Hello there guys, and welcome back for another map mod review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Claas Xerion 4000 SaddleTrack version 1.0. This is an updated version. This a couple of new headers comes with this version. There's new physics, animated farmer, passenger mod 2.0 support, and a steering wheel option that I think that just puts the steering wheel back and forth. And I think the joystick moves around and stuff. There's a couple of options, you know, when you go inside the cabs of these. You can press spacebar and you can open different windows and doors and stuff. I think you guys are pretty aware of that. So what we're looking at here is basically this tractor with some attachments. And what the attachments are, this is a seeder, and the one on this side holds slurry. And what some of these do is spread slurry on your fields, of course. That's your tank here. And some of them cultivate and fertilize at the same time. Now, this one's a seeder. I can't seem to get this working for some reason. I can hook it on, but none of these attachments go to it. Will attach to it, I mean. So I'm not too sure how to work that. So I'm just gonna have to go bypass that just for now, and we'll take a look at this now. Hold on 1 second. I'm just going to grab my keyboard, and here's the interior of the Claas Xerion. Now, I think there's a couple of different options you can do here. You can kind of play with this a little bit. I don't know if any of these actually do anything. They probably move. I'd imagine the speedometer and stuff works, but and how much you're carrying and stuff. There's another monitor you can play with. Open the door. Let's see. Yeah, there's the steering wheel. I think that's what they mean by the steering wheel column. Pretty sure. What else do we got? We got the air conditioner. We got the radio. We have a blind to protect us for the sun. Another door that opens and closes. I think we'll leave the doors closed for now, and that's probably about it for the interior. So, and I'm pretty sure the joystick moves. Yeah, everything moves inside, so all the animations work. Now let's jump back out of this. Keyboard aside there, and we're gonna fold this guy up. This guy is a 12-meter. Just a fertilizer, and you can see the smaller one there. Now I'll explain what these are, because I'm not going to be able to take these with me to the field, but most of these do pretty much the same work. They're just under a different company sells them, that's all, but they pretty much do the same work. Let's take a look at that. Slurry tanks. Okay, there's your tank that holds your slurry and your pipe that you refill. There's one type here. This is 6 meters, $95 a day, 25,000. Now you have to know something about these guys. These different attachments. Now the flow of the slurry that comes through this comes through a lot faster on some than others, and you go through a lot of slurry with this, I noticed. So you got to kind of watch your numbers here. So this Kaweco, let me see. This one goes through 55 liters per second, so you can just see how fast you'd go through it. But I mean, that's fairly good compared to some of the ones I'm coming up on. This is a Machio. This one is 50 liters per second. Not too bad, I guess. This one's the peg here, the 12 meter. What one is that? That is 100 liters a second, guys. So you know that's going to pour out pretty quick. These two are basically the same. It's just this is half of this, pretty much half the price too. And this one here is, these are two are sprayers. This is a Cultivator / sprayer, but like I said, they're just different brand names. Cultivator / sprayer. They're both 6 meters, these two. And how fast is the Amazon? I didn't tell you that one. The Amazon, 60 liters per second, so it comes out fairly quick. And for the yeah, if you didn't have any of these headers and you just let it come straight out of the back, right out of the tank, it's 250 liters a second you'd use. You know how sometimes you turn on the slurry and it just spews out the back? That's what happens, and I think that's why I used to run out of it so damn quick. You're still going to go through it quick, but maybe not as quick. So, enough gabbing. Let me get underway here. Now, I have a field prepared, guys. I put some slurry down by it, so I'm going to take this guy down first. Now, let's fold him up. He's going to let us. Here we go. We're going to turn on our tools so we can see what the hell we're doing. And I hope the hell this works this time, because I tried recording this already and I couldn't fill these up for some reason from the tank. Now I can take it down the BGA and fill it up no problem from the big tank down there, but I'm trying to figure out how to fill it from the tanker. Now, as you'll notice, there's like a big pipe in the front, and you can maneuver that pipe around. Can I do it right now? No, it's kind of, I gotta hit that thing. I'll just wait till I get down here. Okay, I got some tanks waiting up here, all full of slurry, and now let's see if I can fill up from here, guys. This is the question. Now let me put that up again. Are you gonna let me fill up? Hold on, I'm going to try to get this pipe out. I want to try the different positions for... There we go. There we go. We didn't have to take that out. But yeah, you can play with that pipe. Like, let's see if we can get it out. There we go. We're filling up anyway. That's the main thing. That's what I wanted. But yeah, you can just... I guess pretend you're filling up from that. Put that right in there and boof. I think I'm filling up the one from the back there. You know what I mean. Hey, did I fill up? Why am I 1% still off? That's weird. Oh well, I guess I'm only going to hold 99. Okay, let's put this back. And this thing is so hard to control, because side to side moves it up and down moves it side to side, so it's pretty confusing. Okay, now we're filled up. Now we're going to put this... get rid of this. We're going to put this guy to the test and see if he does what he says he's going to do. And that is fertilize this. Oh, is that already fertilized, I wonder? Well, we'll find out in a minute. Transform. That might be already. I think there's potatoes in this field. Let's see if I can... Let's see what he does. Is it going to turn darker? Yes, I can tell. You can tell it's getting dark under there. But this guy isn't going to cultivate. He's just going to fertilize. So let's watch his numbers and see just how fast we go through this slurry, because this guy is 100 liters a second, and I only got 14,000 liters, give or take. So let's try to get him square too, because I don't want to be wasting this shit. Literally. I don't want to be wasting this shit. So yeah, I'm hiring a worker too, so that's not a problem. Look guys, yeah, looks like it's working out. But look how fast that slurry's going, look. 76, 75, 74, 73, 72. You know what I mean? Like, ooh, it's gonna be pretty pricey. Now, let us jump back to this guy, I suppose. No, let's not. Oh man, did I not put him in there? Darn. I thought I set that all up. No, I guess I didn't. Oh well, we'll have to do it the hard way, I guess. Sorry guys, I thought I'd have all this set up already. Okay, it's not a big deal. I was going to show you the seed. Oh. Come on now, fold up for me. Yeah, like this thing holds seed here. but I don't understand how it works. I don't understand, like it won't put seed down, and you can't attach any of these header attachments to it. Actually, I'm going to show you that right now before I take off, just so I can show you what I mean. That's what I bought the extra truck for anyway. Okay, let me back into this. I'm going to have to play Smash Up Derby here for a second. I already showed you guys everything, so... well, the headers. I'm going to test that other guy in a second. Oh, hoo, hoo. Nice little jump there. Okay, there's this... the garden center's just right here, so... we can just quickly get a fill up here. You can see what I mean. Let me turn the tools on. Tools, please. They're not going to come on? Okay, so you can see it in the corner there. It sounds like liquid seed. But I don't know why my tool ain't coming on there in the corner. Okay, I'm just gonna let him fill up. That's good enough. I don't have to fill him up all the way. I'm not sure what to do with this. Like, I don't know how to. You know what's funny, guys? I'll tell you. Like, the site, the link I put down below for you guys if you want to download this. But that site, there's 12 videos reviewing this, and every one of those videos are not in English. 12 videos, and they're all in German, and they all, like, nobody used this. Like, they showed it for a second, but they didn't actually put this one to the test. They did the other one, but not this one. I just don't understand how this works. Like, is he gonna throw seed down? Like, I can't pick through the seed, you know what I mean? I can't, like, decide what I want to put down. I don't know how this works. I really don't. I'm trying to figure it out for you, but I just don't understand it at all. See what happens if I hire a worker. Nothing. I can't hire a worker. Nothing. Just won't allow me to do anything. So I'm not too sure about that, guys. If you could, if anybody knows anything about that, please let me know in the comments down below, because I'd be curious to know what the hell that does. Really curious. So let's jump over to our cultivator guy. Sorry guys, I gotta jump through all this. I thought I had this part set up, but apparently I don't. It should be just right coming up here. Not you, this guy. Right? Yeah. Let's put your hose thing away. Put that away. We'll take him down here and fill him up so I can show you guys how this one works. Pretty much the same, but this one cultivates at the same time. And using slurry is going to give you the same yield as using fertilizer, any other kind of fertilizer. It's just that this is free, and you get this as a result of having cows. And when you see the BGA down here, is that what it's called? Yeah, the BGA. When you make slurry, or when you make damn, what's the name of it? I can't believe I can't remember the name of that. Silage. When you make silage and you dump it in the thing and sell it, that down there, that big empty one without the lid on it, fills up with slurry. I don't know how that works, but it makes you get slurry from it. And when that thing is full, it's worth well over $1 million. So it definitely is worth it. Or you can, you know, it's free, so I mean, you can use it to fertilize your fields, and that way you'll save on fertilizer, because I mean, fertilizer's not cheap. So let's unfold this guy. And it seems like our tools are working again. Oh, okay. How about lifting that up for now, bud? Just for a second now, I just want to put you to the test. It's hard to see. I hope you guys can see that, but it's a lot darker where that other guy was going there. I'm sure you can see that. Yeah, I can tell. Now, this guy's not as wide. This is the Amazon one. This one only uses 60 liters a second as opposed to 100, but really, when you think about it, that's double the size, so it's actually, that one's actually the better deal. But let's try this out. Let me stop gabbing and let's try this. Okay, is the Slurry on? Do we have to turn that on? Maybe not. Okay, now, yeah, I can tell by the color of the dirt there and the color of the dirt there. Perfect. That's awesome, man. I don't think those trucks aren't that expensive. I think that's only about 135,000 for that. For that Claas Xerion. I'm not too sure. Let me check it out. Class. 135, yeah, look, right on the money. That's cheap for that. So I mean, you get that, then you get this. These are all in one mod too, guys. So these aren't separate. These are all in one. So yeah, 52 grand for that, and then you can buy any of these. Will do the same thing, guys. Like, it pretty much uses the same amount. Look, they don't differ at all, except for this one. Except that one's bigger, right? And this one only sprays, so keep that in mind. And these ones cultivate as well as spray. So there you go. There you have it, guys. So I hope you enjoyed that. The link will be down below as usual, and I'll see you in the next one. Happy farming.